Following program is a presentation of the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced by Hilltopper IMG Sports Marketing. WKU PBS will return to this channel at the conclusion of the program.
Coach's Corner with Jeff Brohm is brought to you by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded. Interventional pain specialist. Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. Pizza Hut, home of the big dinner box. Make it great. Taco Bell, Taco Bell's new Dollar Cravings menu. Taco Bell, because sometimes you gotta live Mas. Toyota of Bowling Green, we take care of people. UPS. Today's logistics of the game are delivered by UPS. Information about how UPS can put the power of logistics to work for you at thenewlogistics.com. And by WKONA, nowhere to go. Welcome to the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics, with Coach Brohm. Coach, disappointing game, 42-34, lost to Illinois. What was your thoughts?
Well, I think that our guys played really hard the entire game. They came there to win the game, and we were in control of it for a while. And I think in the fourth quarter, unfortunately, they played better than us. They made more plays. We made some mistakes, and they capitalized and scored 21 points in the fourth quarter to win the ball game, and we came out on the short end.
And Coach, like you said, every time there's those turnovers, it makes a big difference in the football game. No,
it does. 4 turnovers for the entire game if you count the drop punt, and those are things that are hard to overcome. But they happen sometimes. I thought our guys fought to the very end. We had our chances to put the game away and didn't quite find a way to do it. And Illinois responded. They fought back and made some plays, especially in the second half when they needed to. Controlled the ball a lot in the second half. We didn't get the ball, but 6 plays in the third quarter. So they were able to take control of the game in the fourth quarter and put it away. And unfortunately, we came out on the short end. And like you said earlier, Coach, I'm with you. The guys fought hard and they played hard the entire game. They did. You go into Big Ten opponents' stadium. You play your heart out. You do everything you can to try to win the game, and I thought our guys did. And like I said, you have to credit Illinois in the second half, especially the fourth quarter. They made the plays when they had to. But it's something you'll learn from. You get better the next week and grow from it, and hopefully we do that. Okay, Coach, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to you after these messages. You're watching the Coach's Corner. This Conference USA report is brought to you by HitSense, the exclusive presenter of WKU's inaugural Conference USA season. HitSense, dream it real.
When you're part of a community, you feel empowered, like you can handle anything. Because no matter what happens, you have the support of those around you, people who genuinely care. With Bluegrass Cellular's 4G nationwide coverage and all the latest smartphones and devices, you can go anywhere and do anything. Because your community will be with you, supporting you every step of the way. Bluegrass Cellular, your community, expanded.
Gunnerman Group is a go.
Yes! Not just a startup, an upstart. Gotta get going.
Gotta be good.
Good?
Good.
Growth is the goal. How do we do that?
I talked to UPS. They'll help us out. New technology, smart advice. We focus on the business, and they take care of the logistics.
UPS.
Good going.
We get good. That's great.
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 Great. Great.
Great. Great.
I love logistics.
Anybody else think Coke seems to taste pretty great at McDonald's? Well, join the club. Is it 'cause any size Coke is only $1? Or 'cause fries and a Coke really hit the spot? Whatever it is, when any size Coca-Cola, soft drink, or sweet tea is just $1, there's something for everyone to love at McDonald's.
They'll see you before you see them. Cops are cracking down on drinking and riding. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Western Kentucky students, parents, alumni, and fans, we have the exclusive WKU debit card available for you. Open a regular checking account with South Central Bank and ask for one today. We are South Central Bank, small enough to know you, WKU fans.
And big enough to help. We now offer e-statements, mobile banking, and remember, the official debit card of WKU Athletics.
Get yours today at any South Central Bank location.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you are one of the 100 million Americans who suffer from chronic pain and are frustrated with treatments that don't provide lasting relief, let the team of professionals with interventional pain specialists help you get back to life. Understanding the physical, psychological, and emotional toll pain can have on your life, their multidisciplinary care is personalized specifically to your unique case, customizing your treatment plan to deliver the best possible outcome. Make your appointment to visit the interventional pain specialists today.
This week's Injury Update is brought to you by WKONA. They want you to know where to go. Welcome back to the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Coach, the defense, held their own pretty much the entire game except a couple of hitches here and there, made a few plays throughout the game.
Yes, I think our defense is going to continue to get better. They're young. They play hard. I think at times they played very well. And then at times the second half they were able to make some big plays on us, spread us out a little bit. We were probably a little too soft at times on our coverage, but definitely they're getting better. I think they'll learn from our mistakes this past game and move on and get even better this next game.
Coach, talk about the explosive plays throughout that game. It was all over the place, emotions for both sides.
Well, I think Leon Allen had a very good game. He had some good runs, a strong runner, did a good job, especially in the first half. We were able to feature him quite a bit. In the second half, we made a few plays. Dowdy made a few plays, threw a couple touchdowns to a couple of our guys and got us some big plays. And defensively, wonderful Terry did a tremendous job, really changed the momentum of the game. They started the first half with a touchdown. We had a 3-and-out, unfortunately. Then they were taking it down again to score, and he either picked it off or stripped it as a fumble and took it for a touchdown to really put us in the lead. And that was just a tremendous job by him, an individual play. And then Prince Aurora came back and picked off a pass that set us up and put us in field goal range. And unfortunately there, we didn't score a touchdown, but we got 3 points out of it. So defense made some big plays when we needed them to. And then we just got to make sure we try to finish games.
And what's interesting this week, you said about wonderful Terry, he has the Player of the Week in Conference USA.
Yes, he's a guy who's going to continue to get better. It's his first year with us. He's a playmaker. He's physical. He loves to play the game. He plays with great energy, great passion for the game. So he's a guy you're going to see in there more and more each week.
And also, we didn't talk about it a little bit. There's a lot of good tackling. Nick Holtz, Ricardo Singh did a great job in making some tackles.
Without question, Nick Holtz, our quarterback on the defense, really understands what we're doing, gets us in the right position, makes a lot of plays, anticipates things very well. I know one time he jumped the snap and got a sack on the quarterback. Ricardo Singh did a good job at free safety. There were a few touchdown-saving tackles he made during the game in open field, which is tough to do against a good running back. So those guys really played well, and I think they'll continue to get better each week.
And you talked about Prince, how he made that catch, an interception, so close of returning all the way back. If that's a touchdown, that changes the game.
It does. He made a great play. He sloughed off and picked off a corner out on the quarterback, read his eyes very well, and like you said, almost took it all the way for a touchdown and did a great job with it. 2 big plays our defense made in a row to really set us up on offense and try to get us the momentum back, but they did a very good job in the third quarter.
And Coach, talk a little bit about that play, the last series going into the halftime when they went and scored. According to the TV, they didn't think that was a catch when they caught in the end zone. When he bobbled it out, they didn't have possession.
Well, there were a few that were probably debatable that we could talk about. But, yeah, that was a close call there. Unfortunately, they landed on the ball. If we could have held them there, that would have been a huge plus to go in a halftime 17-7. But they got the touchdown there, got a little momentum. Like I said, they came out in the second half, scored right off the bat again. So, they really did a good job of responding to us in the second half, especially the fourth quarter. Made plays when they had to, and they found a way to win.
And it was great coming out, establishing the running game in such a Big Ten opponent.
Yeah, they did a good job of taking away our quick passing game. They really pressed our receivers up on the outside. They walked out their defenders when we spread the field with a too-high safety look, and we had to run the ball. And I thought we ran the ball well the first half. Leon did a good job. He ran strong. We did a pretty good job blocking up front, controlled the ball and the clock quite a bit. I believe we had 50 plays in the first half that we ran. Then the second half, they kind of controlled it themselves. But definitely Leon is a guy we have to get the ball to a lot. And he was our leading receiver as well.
And very interesting to say that, Coach. It makes a difference with possessions. I mean, the defense in the second half was out there a long period of time.
Yeah, they did, and I think they wore down a little bit. Illinois did a good job, like I said, of controlling the ball and running the clock a little bit. And at the end, they spread the field a little bit and made some big plays on us. But it was tough to get the ball in the second half, and credit to them for playing well in the second half, and unfortunately we didn't find a way to win there in the fourth quarter.
And even regardless of that, the defense still tried to come back, and they did extremely well, even try to fight back with especially at that particular time during the game.
I think our defense is going to continue to get better, and they play hard, and I think they give a lot of different looks. I think we'll learn a lot from this past game on both sides of the ball of what we need to do to close games, to finish games. Hopefully we'll build upon that, and I think our guys will come out this next game and fight hard and try to find a win.
And the fast-paced offense is definitely there. You were trying to get to the line of scrimmage, even go faster.
Well, we did. Like I said, I think in the first half we ran 50 plays, which is a lot, and we were controlling the ball and running the ball and going at a good tempo and felt good about it. And in the second half, it was a little more challenging to do that.
All right, Coach. Now we're going to go to the play of the game by Toyota. Okay, so Coach, now how about the play?
Well, what we have here is basically it was a key third down situation. We needed to convert. We were in the red zone, and this is just called overright, north dart, Y sail. And we had Taywan Taylor on the outside. He was going to outside release, run a go route. If he's open, we're going to throw it to him. If not, he's going to clear it out. We had Tyler Higbee, our big tight end, set up on the line of scrimmage. Willie McNeil inside of him, and we're trying to create a natural pick to really get it to him in the flat where he can run and get the first down for us. They actually undercut it, and when he did, Tyler pushed up, tries to get a pick. When he gets to 10, he's going to roll out of it like a sail route, and what happened was Dowdy rolled out, got a good angle, good protection up here with Leon on the edge and our offensive line. He threw the ball to a sail route to Tyler Higbee. He caught it, scored, and it was great execution.
Coach, it's unbelievable, especially in football. It seems complicated, but all that wording. What was that called, what formation?
Well, we try to be as simple as we can, especially when we're going fast, but this was just overright, north dart, Y sail.
Wow, that's sound like a whole different language.
Well, some plays can be, Really in our hurry-up offense, we try to make it as simple as we can. This one we did have to signal a little bit just to get the exact route combination, but executed very well. It was a key third down and a key touchdown to put us in the lead.
Okay, Coach, thank you. You're watching the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Hey, Hilltopper fans, I know you're hungry for our next home game, and while you're out tailgating with your IGA products, you could be a winner.
There's a big difference between a network and a community. In a community, you feel like you can do anything because those around you will support you every step of the way. Bluegrass Cellular is a community with 4G nationwide coverage and all the latest smartphones and devices. That enables you to take the people who matter the most with you everywhere you go. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
You were just supposed to buy the couch. What did you do?
To get the best deal, I had to buy the set.
Why did you buy extra things we don't need?
You shouldn't have to buy what you don't want. If you just want internet, choose Time Warner Cable's everyday low-price internet for only $14.99 a month, with no extra products to buy or long-term contract to sign. And it's not a promotional price. You make the call. Choose better.
Call today or visit TWC.com now to get everyday low-price internet for $14.99 a month. Time Warner Cable. Enjoy better.
This silver dollar has been in our family for generations. I had it with me the night I won the heart of your grandmother. Wait, that was Chrissy Redford. Don't tell Nana. It even saved my life from a nail gun in the great construction riots. And now I want you to... Never mind.
No dollar is safe. The new Dollar Cravings menu. 11 craveable creations, each for $1.
Hilltopper fans, Scott Waste Services have teamed up with WKU Athletics and Coca-Cola to bring you the Scott Waste Services Recycling Roundup. Please recycle your plastic cups and Dasani water bottles by placing them in the bottle-shaped containers located throughout the concourse of Houchins L.T. Smith Stadium. With your help, we can reduce the amount of plastic that is sent to the landfill and keep our stadium clean. Thanks, Scott Waste, and remember, Hilltopper fans, good sports always recycle. Go Tops.
I like that Passport's right here in Kentucky. That's why I choose Passport.
We choose Passport because there's no cost to us.
I choose Passport because they helped my mom get the care she needed.
We choose Passport because of her.
Why will you choose Passport? Call 1-800-578-0603 and choose Passport, a proud sponsor of WKU's Hilltoppers with Heart. Passport Health Plan. We take the time to care.
Okay, we made it. Thanks, guys.
Y'all having car trouble?
Betsy here? Well, she's seen better days.
Yeah, we need some new wheels. Well, you've come to the right place.
At Toyota of Bowling Green, we have a wide selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. And the best part is, if you don't love it, bring it back.
We'll take it.
Great, you're gonna love it.
Hope you don't mind if we pay you in cash. Betsy's trunk is full of these.
Toyota of Bowling Green.
We take care of people.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Coach, now we got Coach Helton. Where did you first met him at UAB?
Yes, we coached together at UAB for 1 year, and you know, Tyson's a guy that not only is a great football coach, but he's a great person. He's a family man. Really cares a lot about his players. Really cares a lot about his family, and has a great football history and a lot of tradition in his family. You know, his father was a head college football coach and O-line coach in the NFL for a long time. His brother's the offensive coordinator at USC, has coached the game for a long time. Tyson is a former quarterback. He played quarterback at Houston, but just does an outstanding job, very creative, cares a lot about the players, has a great deal of passion for coaching the game, and you know, we're lucky to have him. And Coach Helton, I mean, especially a quarterback, he wants to throw the ball all the time if you give him a chance. Yes, he does, and you know, him and Coach Callaway likes to run it, Coach Helton likes to pass it, but they work well together. We got a great staff. Coach Helton is our offensive coordinator and really does a great job of bringing and molding all those personalities together, and really does a great job of addressing the team and motivating our guys to play at a high level. And how is his relationship with Dowdy as the quarterback and the receivers? Oh, he has a great relationship with our quarterback, Brandon, and you know, they spend a lot of time together in the film room, really study the game, get to know each other very well. But you know, those guys really click, and I think they work very, very well together. And overall, what type of leaders he is to the players? Well, I think Coach Helton's a great leader. You know, he's a guy that you know, when he talks, people listen, and he's not vocal all the time. But when he gets a little upset and angry, you know, our guys listen and respond, and he definitely knows how to lead this football team and just does a great job for us. Okay, Coach, now we're going to go to the feature with Coach Helton.
Here's what I want. Treat it like, kind of like pepper. I'm right here, just a little quick, 1, 2, 3, 4.
My name is Tyson Helton. I'm the offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach here. I'm originally from Gainesville, Florida, but grew up in a coaching family. My dad was a coach and brother was a coach, so I've kind of lived all over the place. So, you know, I played college football as a quarterback, and then I went straight into coaching from there. Coached at University of Hawaii for 4 years, and was very fortunate. I just gotten married, so it was kind of a 4-year honeymoon for me. Went to University of Memphis, was at University of Memphis for 4 years. Had a good run there. Was at UAB for several years. From there to University of Cincinnati. Had a great opportunity to work under Coach Tupperville there, and then got a chance to be the offense coordinator here, and it's been a great move so far. Well, I think the first thing that stands out here is the facilities. I think these are world-class facilities here. I think we have facilities that are good as anybody in the country. I've been to a lot of different places. I've worked at a lot of different places, been around a lot of successful programs. And one thing that we do have here that we can sell is our facilities. I think the second thing we can sell is our people. I think the commitment here by the president, the athletic director, from the top down is tremendous. You can see it with our fans, the support that we have throughout the community. I think this state has supported us. They've embraced Coach Brohm. As you go, we've traveled all over this state, and everywhere we go, people are fired up about Hilltopper football. So, well, obviously, our goal for a football team is to win the conference championship. I think something we talk about every day is something that you see throughout our facility. You'll see it on the walls. You'll see it in the meeting rooms. We talk about it all the time. So we want to win a conference championship first and foremost. Offensively, we want to be one of the top offenses in the country. I think the history of our offense here with Coach Brohm, when he was the offense coordinator, has always been one of the top offenses, so we want to continue that. And thirdly, we want to have a successful season. I think, this team deserves to be a bowl team. I thought they deserved to be a bowl team last year, and hopefully we'll be able to do that and give that to the fans, because that's something we want to accomplish. You know what, I think the camaraderie here with our players is tremendous. From day one when I came here, the guys, they love the work, they have a fun time doing it. They believe in each other, they take care of each other. It's one of the few teams I've been around that just, they have something special about them. And as coaches, you call it the it factor. I think this team has that it factor. If you look last year, being a new guy coming in, this team won their last 4 games of the season, and they were tough games, and they were able to win them late in the season. So that says a lot about the character of this football team, and I knew that when I took the job here, and I could see it coming in day one. The camaraderie, the relationships that the kids have with the coaches here is tremendous. So that's probably been my favorite part, is just being able to be a part of that.
That's the bell. Move it down. Let's go. Move it down. Here we go. Down in the red zone.
I'm so glad I decided to shop at Priceless IGA for the game today.
You save so much money. We should...
When you're part of a community, you feel empowered, like you can handle anything. Because no matter what happens, you have the support of those around you, people who genuinely care. With Bluegrass Cellular's 4G nationwide coverage and all the latest smartphones and devices, you can go anywhere and do anything. Because your community will be with you, supporting you every step of the way. Bluegrass Cellular, your community, expanded.
I like that Passport's right here in Kentucky. That's why I choose Passport.
We choose Passport because there's no cost to us.
I choose Passport because they helped my mom get the care she needed.
We choose Passport because of her.
Why will you choose Passport? Call 1-800-578-0603 and choose Passport, a proud sponsor of WKU's Hilltoppers with Heart. Passport Health Plan. We take the time to care.
Gunnerman Group is a go.
Yes! Not just a startup, an upstart.
Gotta get going. Gotta be good.
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 Growth is the goal. How do we do that?
I talked to UPS. They'll help us out. New technology, smart advice. We focus on the business, and they take care of the logistics.
UPS.
Good going.
We get good. That's great.
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 I love logistics.
Hey Hilltopper fans, starting this season, WKU Athletics is launching a women's fan club to help bring together female Hilltopper fans. By partnering with local businesses, this group will offer female fans unique VIP opportunities and access to exclusive events like a football women's clinic and pregame meet and greets. For more information on how you can get involved, visit WKUsports.com and be sure to wear your red throughout the year.
I like that Passport's right here in Kentucky. That's why I choose Passport.
We choose Passport because there's no cost to us.
I choose Passport because they helped my mom get the care she needed.
We choose Passport because of her.
Why will you choose Passport? Call 1-800-578-0603 and choose Passport, a proud sponsor of WKU's Hilltoppers with Heart. Passport Health Plan. We take the time to care.
I'm so glad I decided to shop at Priceless IGA for the game today.
You save so much money. We should...
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Coach, now this week we got to go down to Murfreesboro and play Middle Tennessee. What are your thoughts?
Well, without question, it's going to be a great challenge for us. It's our first game in the conference. Great rivalry. It's a game that we'd love to go down there and win. But, Middle Tennessee's done a great job the last 2 years. They've won 8 games each year. They've gone to bowl games. Their first year in the conference last year, they were 6-2, and they played Minnesota very tough last week. Had more yards than they did, had more first downs. So, it's a very, very good opponent. It's a game that we need to try to go to win, but it's going to be a challenge for us. Our guys are getting refreshed and ready to go, and they know how important this game is for us.
Coach, now, they're trying to establish a rivalry down in Middle Tennessee, so close. What do you think about that?
I think it's great. I think our schools are close together. A lot of our players are familiar with one another. And now they get a chance to play against each other and prove who's best. And, these games are a lot of fun. Our fans are familiar with each other as well. It's a chance to go down on their turf also. It's an away game, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. And it's going to be a tight game. It's probably going to be a game that's going to go all the way into the fourth quarter, and hopefully we're the team that comes out at the end.
And you mentioned it, too. Now it's your first Conference USA game.
Very important. You play these first 2 games, and you do the best you can, and you try to get some wins. You try to improve. And it's important to learn from these 2 games, and hopefully we do that. Hopefully we improve on the mistakes we made this past week. We come out, we play hard, we play together, we take care of the ball, we do the small things. We go out there and we challenge them and play a tight, tough fourth quarter ball game and try to come out on top.
Okay, Coach. You know what? I'll see you next week on the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Coach's Corner with Jeff Brohm is brought to you by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded. Interventional pain specialist. Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. Pizza Hut, home of the big dinner box. Make it great. Taco Bell, Taco Bell's new Dollar Cravings menu. Taco Bell, because sometimes you gotta live Moss. Toyota of Bowling Green, we take care of people. UPS. Today's logistics of the games are delivered by UPS. Information about how UPS can put the power of logistics to work for you at thenewlogistics.com. And by WKONA, nowhere to go.
The preceding program has been a presentation of the Hilltopper Sports Satellite Network, produced by Hilltopper IMG Sports Marketing. WKU PBS will now return to this channel.